Okay. All right. So we are here tonight, first of all, to honor Larry. I'm sure you all know Larry. Larry personifies understatement. He never likes to be in front. He never likes to get special recognition. And I personally think with the things Larry has done for Rotary alone, he should have a drum line preceding him wherever he goes. So at least we did it tonight. I have known Larry and Lois, because this is a team event. I have known Larry and Lois for many, many years. We have children the same age, live in the same town. I remember hearing Larry first sing, and many of you remember, at least in Topeka, the Shyster Mountain Boys, and a wonderful bluegrass group that Larry was in charge of. He really does a beautiful job. I am going to talk just briefly, and I don't wear glasses, and I didn't know how dim the light was, but thank God for the light on my phone. So are they cheaters? No. Oh my gosh, they're wonderful. I don't even need the light. Okay. I'm going to tell you just a little bit about Larry's background in Rotary. He joined the Downtown Topeka Club in 1983. He served as club president in 01-02, which was the year I joined the club. So he always, in my mind, has personified the president. He represented the club on several service missions to Panama in the early 2000s. He was district governor in 26 and 7, and I'd like to point out that's the last time that we had a district governor from this club. He was the district foundation chair for 3 years, had several zone leadership positions, was chair of the Rotary Zone Institute in Denver in 2014, served on several Rotary International committees, received many awards for his Rotary service, will go on. This is the biggie. This is really something. He will go on the Rotary Board of Directors for 2 years, starting July 1, 2018. That is Rotary International Board. That is really, I'm sure it's many people's life's goal, and so few achieve it, and Larry has. I assumed he was the only one from this district, but he is the second to serve on RI board. The last one was in 1952, and I think Larry and I are probably about the same age, and we were pretty young then. So this is a major, major event, and he of course didn't want much said about it, but we're going to say about it that this is really, really wonderful, and we are all proud of both he and Lois. Lois, why don't you stand over here with him, because I certainly understand that this has been a joint effort. He and Lois have been to 14 international conventions. I would say that qualifies them as world travelers. And they will be going to Toronto later this month. So, Larry, our thanks for all your work and our congratulations. And could you mention the club often? All right.
Thank you, Ann. I'm not sure I'll be able to see any better than Ann, but I'll do my best. No, I'm fine. Again, thank you all for being here for this great occasion to honor our district governor, Blanche, As Ann said, we haven't had a district governor from our club since 2006 and 2007, and we're really honored to recognize and honor Blanche tonight. I've known Blanche Parks, I can't really think how many years ago. I became aware of her being active in the Topeka community, and she joined our club in 1999, and we were much the better for her having done so. She is a Paul Harris Fellow, and those of you who are Paul Harris Fellows know what an achievement that is. So we recognize her achievement in that area. She is retired from the state of Kansas with extensive experience in various agencies. And for example, she served with an agency that developed and implemented the Kansas Learning Quest 529 College Savings Plan in the office of the Kansas State Treasurer, and that's one of the most recognized college savings plans in the nation. Blanche has actively worked in Rotary at many levels. She, of course, she worked as club president, and then she also was a person who was active at the district level for 8 years. For example, she was an assistant governor for a number of years. She served as district trainer of our district. She served as Rotary Leadership Institute coordinator, and she developed and implemented that program here in the district of 5710. And she has been very active, not only in things with our club, but also internationally. She has attended no fewer than 3. She's got a few more to go to catch up with Lois and I, but 3 international conventions, and the first one that she went on, we had the pleasure of going on with her, and that was to Thailand, to Bangkok. She also went to the International Convention in Brazil and in Atlanta. And in her non-Rotary life, this is what it is so impressive to me. Blanche has really been an outstanding citizen in our community. She has served on the Washburn Board of Regents for many years and has served as chairman of that board. She was recognized in the YWCA United States of America National Board of Directors in New York City. She served on that board. She is a graduate of Leadership Kansas, Leadership Topeka, and she was also named as the Outstanding Woman of the Year. This is the lady that we have elected as our district governor. Finally, she is a graduate of Washburn University. She has earned with a bachelor's degree and master's degrees, and she's also earned the Kansas Certified Public Manager designation from Kansas University, and she was married 30 years to the now late Sherman Parks Jr. and has 2 grown children. But on a personal level, I must say that Blanche has been such an inspiration to all of us in our club and to all of us in our district because of her leadership and her untiring ability to do things that make our club and our district better. So it's with a great deal of pride and I feel quite privileged at this point to introduce the 2018-19 District Governor for District 5710, Blanche Parks.
Thank you, Larry, for those kind words. It's a great day to be a Rotarian. It's an honor to be here this evening and to be selected as district governor of this great district. This evening, you know what? I need cheaters too. These must be the real cheapos because I really can't see very well. But this evening would not have been possible without the following people. And so I would like to thank Ann Palmer. Could someone hand her that those roses there? Oh my God. For all her hard work. Thank you, Ann, so much. And also Melissa Masoner. Melissa, where are you? Melissa Melissa gets the second one. Come on up, Melissa. Give her a big hand. Thank you so much. And then also I'd like to recognize Linda Ireland. Linda, thank you so much. I always say that we can't do without Linda because she knows where all the dead bodies are. So anyway, to Melissa, Ann, and Linda, thank you so much for the planning of this event and for just everything and being supportive of me. It really means a lot. Then I would also like to say thanks again to Larry Dimmitt and the Topeka Downtown Rotary. Hey! I want to say that we are very fortunate to have Larry Dimmitt in our district as a RI director, and as the RI makes world decisions about what's happening in the world in regard to Rotary. Our own Larry Dimmitt from District 5710 is at the table. He's going to be at the table. And so that is really outstanding, Larry. We are so proud of you. Let's see. Then I wanted to also mention and say thank you to our current district governor, Adam Eller. Adam is from the Village West Club. And I'm going to call upon him in a minute because I know that he has to go. But Adam has done a great job as district governor. And I tell you what, Adam is way too happy. It just scares me half to death. And so I'm going to call upon Adam in a minute. But would all the past district governors, would you raise your hand? We have quite a few here, I think. Past district governors, okay. And president-elects. Current presidents, president-elects. If you've been a president, raise your hand. Thank you. Okay. Then all Rotarians, raise your hand. Yay. Okay. Now all the guests, raise your hand. Yay! Thank you so much for coming. It means so much to me for all of you to be here this evening. And I look forward to a wonderful year as District Governor of District 5710. We have a wonderful district. We have 45 clubs from Northeast Kansas. And for our guests, a bit about Rotary. It's one of the largest service organizations in the world with over 1.2 million members. We are over 100 years old. Our main mission worldwide is the elimination of polio from this earth. And we are now down to 17 countries. Our motto is service above self. And we have all kinds of, pardon?
17 cases.
17 cases. How many did I say? 17 countries. Oh, no. We are down to, well, you know what, this is a big point. We have been working on this mission for years to eliminate polio from this earth, and we are down to 17 cases in the world. That is a big deal. And so, our motto is service above self, and we have humanity projects all over our communities in the world. There are 35,000 clubs worldwide. We have 4 clubs in Topeka. And if, in fact, the Topeka clubs, raise your hand. I didn't get a chance to recognize you guys. Okay, very good, very good. And so, if you're not a member, you should consider joining, as you will meet some of the most wonderful people in the world as you work on projects to help others. And so, in closing, thank you to everyone for your kindness in being here this evening and coming to celebrate with me. I look forward to this exciting year as District Governor. And thank you again, and it's a great day to be a Rotarian. Thank you. And now I'd like to call upon our current District Governor, Adam Eller.
Thank you, Blanche. A pleasure to be here, a pleasure to honor you. This is not about me, although seeing as I'm almost a past district governor, I probably can only speak for 40 or 50 minutes now that I see a microphone here. Seriously, thank you to the past district governors in this room for your leadership and your inspiration. And much more significantly, thank you, Larry, and congratulations, Larry. And double thank you, Lois, for your patience and for your inspiration. I have loved this year. It's been a thrill, it's been a privilege, it's been all sorts of fun to be able to serve this district, and I appreciate the opportunity. And Blanche is right. I, like everyone in this room, am always happy to see Blanche, but especially more so in the last few weeks. Even so much where I think I've made her nervous. She's asked me a couple of times, Adam, what are you so excited about? And you're right, Blanche. I'm excited for a couple of reasons. Not because this job is so onerous, not because I'm worn out, not because I'm tired of it, but mostly because entirely. All of my glee stems from the fact that I am so thrilled to turn this over to you. You're going to do a wonderful job, and everyone in this room knows it, and the other 2,400 Rotarians in our district know it. I'm thrilled for that opportunity to present you with a couple of gifts. Thank you for your service. I look forward to your year. I hope you have as much fun as I did, and congratulations. Now, speaking of gifts, here's one that my club will sort of miss, although I think they say they're happy to have me back more regularly at our club meetings. But this is the banner signifying the official home club of the governor. I didn't forget it, Blanche. You thought I was going to forget it, didn't you? And finally, and more significantly, I'd like to present you with the official district governor pin.
Don't lose
57 it. I held on to this for 350, 2 days, something like that. It's your responsibility now.
Okay, thank you.
Wear it proudly. May I place it on you?
Yes.
Ow. Thank you.
Okay.
Congratulations.
How's that?
Work on your banner.
We'd like to welcome Ann back to the podium, and again, we appreciate everybody being here and having a good time tonight. Ann.
Thank you, Larry. I just had two more things. I hope you noticed the international flags when you came in, and our good friend playing international themed music. And we want to make this an international night, and we've done that with the food. So we have food from France, from China, from Mexico, and from North Africa, and eat up. We have plenty. And I have one last thing. For me, a quite significant thing about Blanche. When I have been taking Rotary pictures at our club since 2002, I have taken many pictures of many people, but there is one significant fact about Blanche. You cannot take a bad picture. So visit, drink, and eat.